We finally made it. Week 17, 2020 season. What a year it's been, right? Well, got final game. Jets locked into the two positions, so that means today we can root for them to win and sit there and go crazy hoping they destroy New England. They haven't won up there since 2008 in the regular season and 2010, the can't wait games in the playoffs. So, of course, now that we want them to win, they're going to play a terrible game, show up like Miami. So I don't know what's going to happen today, but I do know what's going to happen after the game, and that is that Adam Gase will be fired. By all reports, everything you read, you hear, you see, Adam Gase is out. And I have to tell you, until it's official and it actually is in black and white, I'm not going to really believe it's true. I mean, I do believe it's true, but I want the proof. It's like, you just have to see it for yourself. And that's where I am with Adam Gase. So the off season is going to be fun, right? It sucks that we have to look forward to an off season as the most excitement we have, but that's what it's going to be like with the Jets. You got the coaching search to start right off. You got the number 2 pick in the draft, and I'll do a separate video on Fields and all the stuff with that. I like to try and keep these topics separate on here. But you got the number 2 pick in the draft. You have free agency before that. So it is going to be a very exciting offseason for the Jets. And I have to say, I'm thrilled. I'm trying to think of the right word here. Thrilled, excited, happy, something, whatever. Pick a word to see what Joe Douglas does. Because this will be his first real offseason where he can implement his plan. First year, they hired him. Everything had already been done. This year, for 2020, not only was there a pandemic that limited things, but aside from that, Douglas was tearing it down this year. It's like you hire a contractor to install something for you, and they have to remove something first. You're like, come on, man, I want to see what it's going to look like, but they have to take out the old stuff first. That's what it's like with Douglas. So now Douglas has a blank canvas. He's ready to move, and we'll start to see how he's going to put this team together his way. So he's got 4 years left on his contract to do that. Plenty of time. It will be very interesting to see what he does with that pick, because the game Justin Fields had the other night puts that pick into a really valuable spot. So do the Jets believe in him, or do they trade that pick, try and get some more picks, go a different direction? Me personally, I would love to see them trade that pick, stay in the top 10, and grab either a quarterback there. Maybe your Zach Wilson type will be available later in that top 10. Or grab a receiver there, Jamar Chase. Devonta Smith might be gone, but grab somebody in that top 10 and then start using picks in the, their late pick from Seattle and that early second round pick to either get a quarterback or a lineman or whatever direction. I would love to see them acquire more picks with that second pick. I would not be surprised if they took Fields if they like him. I would also not be super surprised if Fields had another good game and Jacksonville decided to draft him. We've seen crazier things, although that would be quite a shock if that happened. But I don't want to make this about that. I want to make this about Gase, the Jets' final game. For today's game, I don't have any real feel for it. I really don't. I could see everything running the gamut from the Jets showing up like they did against Cleveland and the Rams, but New England's a much worse team than that. So the Jets could finish the job and win 30-10, 30-7, 30-3, something like that. That is on the far stretches of the twilight zone. I could also totally see the game I've been predicting for 2 weeks now, where the Jets don't show up at all. It's another Miami game, and Darnold's 30% completion percentage, 75 yards, and 3 interceptions. I could totally see that as well. I could also maybe see a high-scoring game, 2 terrible offenses, but maybe you get some defensive touchdowns or special teams touchdowns. I could see a 37-34, 34-31 game. I could also see the Jets in a game they used to specialize in losing 9-6, 6-3, or winning 9-6, these terrible, ugly games. I don't know where to go with this game. So I like the Jets to win, but every time I like the Jets to win for real, I honestly want them to win, they lose. So no real feel for this game. I wouldn't touch this game on a bet. I shouldn't say that I did, but for the hell of it, I put some money on the Jets so I can actually watch them and root for them for once, first time since early in the season. But as far as having a real feel, I don't have it. All right, that's it. I will see you all later. I'll certainly be back for the post-game, talk about the game a little bit, but hopefully Adam Gase will be gone by that time. But you can bet your butt you will have a video on Adam Gase is out of here. Whoops, celebration time, baby. Have a great day. Enjoy the game.